Welcome to Fins Up, your weekly look inside of my Madden 21 connected franchise. It's your boy King Mike, keep it moving. And shout out to the Premier Madden League. This is where we play our games, and it's the best Madden League in the Madden 20. Well, shoot, in any Madden community. So we out here doing what we do. And in this episode, though, we're going to go over our Week 9 matchup against the Cleveland Browns, which was an absolute shootout. We'll also take a deep dive into our QB, Tua Tagovailoa stats. I hope I said his name right, but Tua, we're going to take a look at him to see how he's been doing. He's going into his second year, and he's really been let off the leash, so to say. Like, you know, we opened up our playbook and we let him just kind of do what he do. But in the long run, has that hurt us? I mean, in the short run, we know it's hurt us because our record is at 2-5 at this point. But letting him off the leash and our offense turning into a more kind of robust, prolific offense, in the long run, does that help us? I don't know. We will take a look at his stats at this point in the season. But first, let's jump into the highlights. So the Miami Dolphins took a trip to Cleveland to jump it off in this Week 9 matchup. And Tua starts the game off quick, hitting Gesicki in the flat, and he turns upfield. He makes a couple of moves, and it looks like the Browns, no one really wants to touch him, and he takes it 70 yards for the first touchdown of the game. Miami is up to a quick 7-0 start. Looking good. Here we go with Baker Mayfield dropping back, hitting Jarvis Landry on 3rd and 7 for another 70-yard play. So two quick strikes from both teams let you kind of know what kind of game we're looking for. It's going to be a lot of offense. Buckle up, it's going to be a ride. Tua hits the man Gesicki again. Gesicki goes through Williams, lets him know what time it is. Gesicki had a big game this game. I think he had over 100 yards. And as you can see, he hits another catch right there. He tries to reach for the pylon, does not get there. Cleveland holds him off. Right there at the 3-yard line, Tua. Actually, that was Zarek Cooper. We took out Tua just because we knew we wanted to do an inside zone run. I don't know what really happened there, man. We tried to hit the out instead of just kind of handing it off to the running back. I think we pressed the wrong button, but as you can see, Mac Wilson takes it all the way back to the house. Tua gets subbed back in, hits Breida in the flat on the screen. Breida puts a move on, and that 96 speed makes a showing right there, but he's hurt. Breida gets hurt, and he's down, but he's not down for the count. But in comes the rookie, Keontae Ingram, the power running back, straight up the middle, lets him know what time it is, works his way downfield, he gets the ball again in the red zone, and boom, he goes and he looks for a little bit of contact, but he still scores a touchdown, gets you a little bit with the dancing right there. Baker gets the ball back, looks deep, Odell Beckham, boom. Touchdown. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. Gets to the 2-yard line, but it should be an easy score, although nothing is easy against the Miami defense. Pickoff in the end zone, and we're going to take it all the way. If Hunt can get them, no, and they give up on trying to tackle them, man. So, looks like our interception in the end zone doesn't really hurt us too much because we come back and get the same play right back, and we take the lead at 21-14. It's only the second quarter. This game is crazy. Big hit right there from Jerome Baker. The Browns still work their way downfield and hit Beckham right there for another touchdown towards the end of the second quarter to tie it up at 21. Miami, we still have plenty of time. No, we throw it away. So that takes us out of good field position. Oh, wait, what am I trying to say? It doesn't matter. As you can see, even in the game, we have the view messed up. As I'm messing up with this highlight, I messed up on the sticks, changed the view, and the Browns capitalized at the end of the first half, and it's 28-21. We have to do something. We want to get some points, so we get Breida right there again in the open field. He gets us down to the 50-yard line. We run a quick play just to see if we can get a few more yards to help us at the field goal, and he fumbles. He fumbles with 4 seconds to go in field goal range. So at halftime, it's 21-28. The Browns get the ball. They move downfield, but they throw an interception. Keanu Neal, who's been playing big for us this year with the pick, gives us the ball back. We drop back to hits Gesicki, the man of the game, right there for a first down on a 3rd and 10. It's 4th and 3 here. We go for it. We do a little play action, and Gesicki again. What a huge game for Gesicki. Gets the first down here. We go back to the man of the hour. Another touchdown for Gesicki. Well, that's the first one of his game, but it's another catch. tie the game up at 28-28. We're back in it. We're playing defense here. Baker's looking. Pick. Kamu Grugier here with a big interception there. Looked like he was probably going to take it to the house, but no, he gets tackled. Let's see what happens here on offense. Tua drops back. Gesicki again over the middle. Who's going to stop that man? I do not know. But instead of going to Gesicki here, we go to our rookie Rashad Bateman for the touchdown and the lead, 35-28 in the fourth quarter. Instead of making a tackle here, we go for the hit stick and give up another 20 yards to Kareem Hunt. Nice play right there from the Browns. Baker drops back. Baker, I don't know. That looked like it should have been an interception, but Austin Hooper goes up and snatches the ball out of the air. Baker makes a nice dot right there to Jarvis Landry, who's having a big game himself, to match Gesicki. It's tied at 35, and the first mistake of the game for Tua. Again, that's that offense. Are we too high-powered? Maybe we need to rein it in a little bit and slow down the interceptions. Oh, we look like we got it right back. But Baker fits it in there to Jarvis Landry for another touchdown. And here we go. Tua trying to make too much out of nothing, and that's an interception. And that right there is going to do it for the game. The Browns make one more play to put some icing on it. No. They go deep, and Keanu Neal gets a pass interference. And right here is where the Browns put it away. Another pass at Jarvis Landry to put them up 14 in the end of the fourth quarter. Not enough time to come back. So, as you can see, Tua had a pretty big game. Let's take a look at these stats. So as you can see, it's a very high offensive game. The Browns outgained us 543 yards to 507. Both teams barely cracked over 100 yards rushing, but it was the passing game that was deadly on both sides. 429, almost 434. The Browns 400 even for us. 21 first downs to 15. Look at all those turnovers, man. 4 turnovers, and that's, again, speaking to, are we being a little bit too aggressive, turning the ball over a little bit too much? In our first season, we were a little bit more conservative and held the ball and always won the time of possession and didn't turn the ball over and got more wins. As you can see here, we still won the time of possession, but only by 5 minutes. Let's go look at the stats for each team. Let's go first with the Browns. We can see that Baker Mayfield had a career game, 429 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, pretty much 80 yards, or I'm sorry, 79 yard pass, 81% completion. That man was unstoppable. If he was going to be an interception, incompletion, it was an interception. And Tua had a good game himself, 421 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, both in the fourth quarter, and he was about 65% completion. As far as the running game, Breida had 16 carries for 73 yards. He came back from that injury and, he toted the rock pretty well. He had that one fumble that hurt us, but, it is what it is. Keontae Ingram came in, 3 runs, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Let's see what the Browns did. The Browns, Kareem Hunt, 7 carries for 64 yards. Nick Chubb, who we didn't hear much from, had 13 carries for 50. As far as the receiving side, we'll just leave it here on us. Gesicki, 11 catches, 182 yards for the tight end and 2 touchdowns. The boy went off. And then our rookie Rashad Bateman with 10 catches, 135 yards and 2 touchdowns himself. Matt Breida, 4 receptions, 70 yards, no touchdowns. And Preston Williams with 3 catches for 34 yards. And on defense, Jerome Baker led the way with 8 tackles, and McCain had 7. Let's see if we had any sacks. No sacks this game, but we did have 3 interceptions, 1 from McCain, 1 from Kamu, and 1 from Keanu Neal. So there you have it. Let's take a look at, like we said earlier, we want to take a deep dive into our development of our quarterback Tua and see if this aggressive nature is just too much and it's putting us behind the 8 ball too much. So as you can see here, 92 throw power, 86 deep ball, 89 mid, 92 short. So he has all the tools to make it happen. 83 throw on the run, 84 play action. We need to work on that under pressure. So we need to build up being able to throw under pressure. Right now it's 83. A lot of his interceptions off of, just being in a pressure situation. So maybe if we get those stats up a little bit better, maybe he becomes a better, gets the ball to where it needs to be and not have so many passes sail on him. As far as his athleticism, he's not that fast. 81, he's not slow, he's not fast. That 85 acceleration does get him away a little bit, but we don't really do too much with Tua on the ground. We're just trying to keep him in the air. So as of now, he's thrown for 2,800 yards. He has 25 touchdowns, 74 completion percentage, and a 106 passer rating. And one interesting stat for him is out of the 18 quarterbacks who have thrown at least 250 passes, he's been sacked the least. So, our offensive line, although it's not rated too high, I think with our offense and getting the ball out kind of quick, kind of keeps him from getting sacked. So again, he has 2,800 yards. If he can get to 4,000, it looks like we'll get him some XP in his legacy award. I think we still have about 7 games. We're 1 game over the halfway mark, and we're already more than halfway towards that goal. So I think the real goal here is to see if we can get 5,000 passing yards. Let's see, we have 25 touchdowns, and we're 1 game over. So it looks like, man, we might have a shot at 40 and 50 touchdowns. We will see. Again, we're not running the ball too much on the ground. 10 rushing TDs and all that kind of stuff. So that's where we are with Tua. We're going to see what we can do going forward in our next game. We took another L here, but we will see the Colts next week. This is Fins Up, man. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.